Hello and welcome to the Kindred Essence Tarot and to my latest reading, which is on karma for your workplace tormentor. So this could be any sort of workplace character. It could be a boss, a coworker, a scheduler, whoever, right? Somebody, but it's somebody who's tormented you at your workplace currently. They've done it currently, or they've done it in the past. And they, so it could be somebody you've known in the past, or unfortunately, it could be somebody who you're dealing with in the present. So let's get started. So we've got 3 different piles. So think of a particular workplace tormentor, past or present, and we'll see what comes up. We've got the pink stone, the white stone, and the purple stone. So, or white, not kind of iridescent. I don't know if exactly white, it's iridescent. So yeah, pick your pile and let us get started. And you can also, if you're unfortunate enough to have, workplaces can be gnarly, definitely gnarly and unpleasant. So you may have more than one workplace tormentor. So if that's the case, you can plug them into different piles if you think that's appropriate or feel that's appropriate. All right, let's go started. Pile number 1. We've got karma for your workplace tormentor. 3 of Wands in reverse. We've got the workplace card coming up. This is it's almost like the ultimate workplace card, the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Wands, 3 of Staffs, 3 of Pentacles, and we've got the Hanged One. So I got something with this person's plans will be gridlocked, perhaps because they've gridlocked your plans. But let's see. Okay, yeah, more movement forward being thwarted. So, and then Ace of Swords. So I'm hearing that this person is very, let me move this a little bit so you back up. I'm filming this outside. It's a very sunny, nice day. I feel, it's really good to get sun, because it's like the sun apparently has healing codes, and it also helps with vitamin D protection and emotional well-being. So yeah, I've decided to film outside, but that's just an aside. Let's get back to the reading. So I'm getting this person's very mean-mouthed, very mean-spirited, mean-mouthed is what I hear. Page of Pentacles, and this person's, they're very bitter about they're very goal-oriented, which is good, but they're very bitter about not reaching their goals. They feel very defensive. It's like they never feel that they reach their financial goals or something, or they're sort of, they've almost got narcissistic vibes. Like this person feels very bitter, and that's probably why I'm hearing they were really mean, like mean-mouthed, is what I keep on getting with the Ace of Swords. It's like they'd figured out, they're the type that would, like, just say if somebody, okay, this is what I'm getting. Just say you or one of your coworkers are sensitive about your weight or something, right? Just say you're sensitive about your weight. They'd be the type who would be like, oh, why are you eating that cake then? Why are you eating that, just say there was a company cake, like, oh, that's a lot of cake there. So they almost have like an uncanny ability to say what's nasty to somebody. Like just a nasty, mean-spirited person. But they're nasty and mean-spirited because they feel very bitter because they can't reach their goals. They feel very defensive. So it's sort of like they're very defensive and angry. And that's why they're mean to other people. And it's like they almost feel, and I don't want to say sociopathic because I don't want to diagnose anyone, but it's almost like they just, they say mean things and they don't care, is what the sense is that I get. Like it's like they're a really bitter, nasty person, and they're like, and that they may have said some really nasty things. They may have gossiped about you. They may gossip. I'm hearing it may feel personal how they treated you. It may have felt very, very personal, like they were intentionally trying to harm you. But it's like because they may have singled you out for one of their mean-mouthed tirades, and you may have felt very attacked. But I'm hearing, rest assured, this is something that somebody does. It doesn't feel personal. It feels like, even though it feels personal, it's like this person does this. It's like they have such an entrenched way of doing things that are like everyone. But I hear like they're almost like a I just heard a social climber, or like a, I don't know why I heard this, but I heard they're like a slutty social climber, and I'm not downing if anyone's like, I'm not like dissing like promiscuous people or anything, but that's just what I heard. I heard that they're like somebody who tried to sleep their way to the top, but it didn't work out or something. I don't know, but it's not going to resonate for everybody. But either way, they're kind of a really social climbing type person who really wants to get to the top. Like, they have a lot of coldness, and everything is about money and accomplishment. So if you take that away from them, it's like if you take that away from them, they have nothing. They have nothing. And I almost want to feel, I almost want to say that them being them is karma enough. But I know I have to elaborate because this is a karma reading, and saying that isn't enough information. I know that. So I'm going to expand on this. But dream. So it's almost like they have this like constant bitter vibe that everyone's stealing their dream. And I don't know exactly what their dream is. It's like, it could be to really go up the company. It could be even to be like famous or something, or within the company, and make a name for themselves within the company, or to start just to even to move up the ranks and to be number one. Like, they're kind of a narcissistic vibe, or very narcissistic vibe, but it's like they feel like everyone is, they don't recognize, and they feel very unrecognized. They feel like a failure, and like very bitter, and it's almost like got really a snotty attitude. Like, they look down on people. And I'm hearing they may have said some really nasty things, but they say, but I'm hearing that, and I know I'm going to get to the comment. I'm building it all up. It's all coming together. Don't worry. But okay, humiliate. So I'm hearing that this person, they feel constantly humiliated. Like but that's part of their karma. But it's like they may have humiliated you or other people with their mean mouth in front of people. Like, really, like they've really pissed some people off. And I'm hearing there's two camps with this person. Either they really piss people off, or people just laugh at them, because some people, and it's like, some people, this person will say mean words that will just, some people just laugh at this person, but they're just really mean. And I'm hearing that you kind of need to look at the bigger perspective right here. Like, this is how this person treats everyone, and they're miserable. Like, they feel almost like an NPC. Like, that sort of like, but like they never hold back. I'm hearing, if there's a mean word to be said, they will say it. Like, they're not somebody who ever holds back. They're not somebody who ever holds back or violate. And it's like they almost violate and humiliate other people with their words. Like, I don't think that they actually violate people in a physical way, but it's almost like with words. Like, I keep on being brought to the Ace of Swords. Like, yeah, they violate people with words, like cruel words, like humiliate. It almost feels like a total violation, their words. And they may put, if it's a boss figure, this person, because it's a boss and coworker, right? It's a boss and coworker reading on people who, like, the person who's made you miserable at work. But it's sort of like this person, like they almost like a miserable NPC. Like, their mind, it's impossible to be nice, and it's almost like they don't feel that there's any need to be nice. Like, it's like this person is completely, they're kind of a low-level sociopath. They don't have any spiritual wisdom. They'd never be consoled. Like, if you were to ever, like, be like, oh, you're all right, or if you were to ever try and give positive affirmation to this workplace, to tormentor, they would never take it. They would never accept it. They would never, if you were to like sing their praise or be positive towards this person, they'd never accept it in. They'd never become cheerful. It's like almost impossible for this person to be cheerful, and it's like their karma is just being in this constant mental prison. Like, it doesn't matter how, and I'm hearing something really kind of disturbing, is that this could actually be a, and I'm trying this YouTube friendly, but I'm going to try and say that, like, they could be like they could be really mean towards their kids is what I'm hearing, or even their husband or wife. They could be really mean towards their husband and wife, and almost be a child, like verbal a something abuser. I don't know, I don't want to use the word that's triggers it, but like a child, like someone who very much, like a child verbal, like do lots of emotional damage to a child with verbal, and not even getting like anything, like it's just very verbal, like it's not even, it doesn't seem to get darker than that, but it's very dark, if that makes any sense. Like they could be really mean to their own children too, or even their own pets. Like they're the type that would even be mean to their pets. Like a very dark soul. They've got meanness. Like what I will say for them is they've got meanness perfected. Queen of Cups, just miserable, and it's like it's so entrenched. It feels like they're not even able to accept any kindness or love. Like they're just like, if somebody was to bake them a cake and give them a nice car, they'd just be like, what did you do that for, type thing. Okay, let's see what else. What's more karma for the workplace tormentor, other than just being them, which to me it feels like a bad karma. Guilt. I'm hearing that they may, in the back corner of their mind, have guilt, and that may be part of it. May be running. It's almost like their guilt, it's like they have this guilt, but it's so far back behind all the fears in their mind that they can't even feel it. But I just keep on coming back to this person's personality structure is so damaged that they'd never be happy. They never, and okay, another karma is they're very accomplishment driven, and they're bitter. I keep on getting, they're very bitter for not being recognized. They're very bitter for not being like recognized at the company. But I'm hearing part of their karma is they'll never reach their goals. Like that's part of their karma. They'll never, with the star, they'll never feel, okay, what I'm hearing is like with the star, they'll never feel like a star. Like they really want to feel, okay, what I'm getting is it is a narcissist who really wants to feel like the star. They're really about accomplishment. I keep on hearing accomplishment, being the star, being the best, being recognized. But part of their karma is they'll never be that. They'll never be a star. They'll never be more than a legend in their own mind. So boredom, and because of that, and also I'm hearing part of the karma is perpetual boredom, because it's like, even if they were to accomplish what they were going to accomplish, they'd still feel like it wasn't enough. It's like it's constant, the state of boredom. Like they would never, it's like nothing would, even if they were to climb the ranks of the company, even if they were to like climb whatever like ranks that they want to climb, they would never reach the top. So I'm hearing people don't, they feel that people don't give they should be somehow royalty, and people don't give a F about them. That's what they feel. But the reality is, like, who really, in the workplace, who really gives that much of an F about anybody? You know what I mean? Like, but they feel like everyone, they should be, like, I'm getting heavily narcissistic vibes. Everyone should give but they feel disgraced. They feel, and that's part of their karma, is just feeling disgraced. Because I'm hearing that, okay, with disgraced and in their own pain, like they almost feel that to get out, the only way out of their pain is absolute accomplishment. Absolute like almost domination level, like, and I don't know what workplace you're in, but it's almost like they want to be famous within the company. Maybe you're in an ad agency. They want almost everybody to depend, like they almost see like themselves in this role where everybody like depends on them. Everybody like wants to, like everybody wants to basically kind of like defers to them on every you know, what do you call, every decision is goes to them, like everything, like the whole company. This person's pathological. I'll just say it. They're pathological, and I think that's part of their karma, is just being. But I'm hearing this person may have hurt people very deeply with their cruel words. They're insensitive. Like like their knife cuts deep, is what I'm hearing. Like their knife cuts deep, but it's like, even if they, like, this person's very pathological, and they just, like, I just see this image of them just being on the queen, everyone worshiping them, being asking them about everything, and if they're not, like, they maybe be bitter that they're not making more money, that if anyone's above them, they cannot have that. They could not handle anyone being above them. They cannot handle anyone being, you know, what do you call it? Like, upward in rank. Like, they just cannot handle it. They cannot handle, if they have a boss, they cannot handle any kind of authority above them. And it's not in a way of, like, some people don't like authority, like, they don't like authority figures because they don't like to be controlled. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about it's an arrogance thing. It's not a fear thing. It's an arrogance thing. And it's just, and I'm hearing that this person, okay, I'm hearing another karma. That's a really interesting karma. I'm hearing that one of their karma is after death. And I've never heard this before in any of my readings, but it kind of makes sense, as though to be stuck in a really bad dimension, because when you die, you go to different dimensions. But I'm hearing one of their karma is to be stuck in a really bad dimension, and just continuing on this emotional pattern, even in death. Oh my goodness, that is crazy. Death. I swear, like, you don't know what's going on behind the, I'm just like shuffling, but I swear I said death, and then, like, I just turned over and I got death. That is, so, wow, that is crazy. So even in death, it's like they'll continue marching the same tune. I'm almost seeing them going crazy in another dimension, and staying there for 500 years, and eventually being rescued, but it's like they're mad. Like, they're just, I can't just, this is a very pathological person. Let me see. So yeah, rest assured, I'm sure you can see from this karma that they will get karma, but they're already living it. It's not a question of if and when. It is if and when, because it is, believe me, there is stuff happening in the future, but it's like they're already living it in this current day, minute to minute, week to week, hour to hour, month to month, year to year. Like, this one is a sick puppy. Anyway, this has gone a little bit too long, so it felt important though, but I'm gonna go to pile number 2. That one felt a little bit important, so I'm gonna go into pile number 2 though. Karma for your workplace tormentor. Wow. 2, this feels poignant, and I'm gonna get into it. I think it's connected to the color of this stone. We've got the King of Cups, 6 of Wands, 4 of Cups, and Knight of Wands. And I'm hearing that, okay, something feels sideways about this person, right? And okay, so what is this? I'm gonna first try and get, should I start with the karma, or what kind of person this person is? This person, I'm hearing, what would happen if this person feels slimy, and I'm hearing what would happen if this person got what they wanted. I'm hearing it would be the death to everybody. So this feels like a really, like, negative intentions. Like, if this person got what they wanted, it would be an ugly, like, this feels like a very ugly person. And I don't mean physically, I mean emotionally. This feels like a very ugly person inside, into the deep recesses of their souls, and they almost feel like a slimy harasser who, okay, so they basically, they're very arrogant, and they can't, okay, now I'm getting it, they're very arrogant, they can't take no for an answer, they think they think like women are there to serve them, and they're very bitter because women don't really like them or want to be with them. And they like, that's the energy I'm getting. And they think they're very arrogant, and they think extremely highly of themselves. And it's like they're very bitter that women don't like serve them or basically okay. And then Ace of Wands, there's kind of a bit of a amorous energy to this. So this feels like they're very like, this is the type that would do bad things if they were allowed to do it, like this slimy energy. So they may be they're slimy. They feel like, okay, I'm almost getting the sense of they'd slip. Okay, if they thought that you were going to, if they're going on a date with somebody, or even something, they're not even going on a date with them, they were not above. And I'm not saying this is always the case, but they'd slip something into their drink so they'd be unconscious. They could take advantage of them. So this feels like a really immoral, gross, like entitled character who just runs into everybody. So what is their karma? What have they done to people? Well, I described the gross. They've okay. What I'm hearing is they've dimmed the light. It gives me Harvey Weinstein vibes. Okay, we have definite Harvey Weinstein vibes, the type that like, or they would want to be in that position if they could. They are, or they would. So okay, what I'm hearing is what they've done is they've unfair decision making. Like, they don't promote the people that should be promoted. They have a really distorted, toxic, like, I'm trying to get the energy. It's sort of like somebody who would deserve it, they'd, okay, if there was two, okay, so what I'm seeing is, okay, if there was somebody who would, like a woman who would like suck up to them and be all like flirty, but this person was a bimbo, right? They were a total bimbo, but they would like, oh, you look so nice, and they'd promote the dumb bimbo as opposed to the non-dumb bimbo who was smart. Even they feel really lecherous. They would like, they're unfair in their promotions. So they're almost so imbalanced. Like they're almost so psychologically distorted. So they make really unfair decisions. So they promote people who should not be promoted. They give raises to people that don't deserve raises. And they don't promote people who should be, like, they're almost mean to people that are competent and smart and integrous and good. Very weird. It's like they're a poison. They feel like a poison. So it's like they basically, they're almost angry. Like, this feels like a very twisted energy. And boy, workplaces are, especially with bosses, but in other, like, they'd basically be like, promote somebody who is like they almost they don't like goodness. They don't like, so if somebody is like a polite, nice, good person, but they don't kiss their ass, they just sort of, they do their thing, but they're a really good employee, they'd almost sabotage this person. Like, they don't like goodness, and they don't like hardworkingness, they don't like integrity. So I take it this person is kind of a boss under, it could be a coworker, maybe someone with a bit of power, but I don't see how this someone could be the head of a company, or maybe they are, I don't know, because they're just too imbalanced. I don't see how they could really get anything effective, but these people get into positions of power sometimes, even if they're that, I mean, look at Harvey Weinstein. So what's their karma? Okay, we've laid out the energy roughly about what this person is. So let's see what it is, right? We've got, okay, their karma is that they're going to be, interesting. I never heard this before. They're going to be forced to work, which is very odd. That's a very odd karma, because, and there'll be more. I don't go, there's going to be a minute to more, but that's just the first thing. I'm going to get to different karmas, right? Because it's a collective reading. We want to see resonates, but it's like they're going to be forced to work, which is like what you're supposed to do at a company, but they're going to be forced to up level their noxious, non-integrous ways. and they're going to be called to account for their noxious, unintegrous ways eventually. But isn't it what you're supposed to do at work is to work? So yeah, let's see what more what more the karma. Okay, 3. Okay, that's okay. We're getting some karma there. So 3 of Swords. So, but we'll expand upon that because that's a broken heart or being harmed in some way. It's not just a broken heart; it's being harmed in some way. But it's sort of like, okay, they're going to be. I get it now. They're going to be harmed financially because this person feels so slimy. It's like they can't even, like they feel like they'd basically they'd be. Yeah, something is going to break their heart financially. Like something they're gonna. I'm just seeing they're going to be losing. I'm hearing because this person is so slimy and unintegrous that the universe is going to hit them where it hurts, and where they hurt is financially because they like the power of money, right? They like the power of money, and they may have just found themselves into a well-paying job, even though they're not integrous or not good. They shouldn't even really be working there or anywhere. Even they shouldn't even exist. If you ask me, they have bad energy, Harvey Weinstein energy. But yeah, something where their finances are going to be hit, like they're going to take a big fall financially, and let's see that they take a big fall financially. And then, okay, I'm hearing something with Queen of Swords. Somebody is going to take, they may be a gold digger. I keep on getting, this could be a female figure, but for some reason I keep on getting male. Like, even though I got the Queen of Swords, but I'm hearing their karma may come in the form of a female. Perhaps a female that they think, like, something female that's going to take them to task, right? The Queen of Swords really takes them to task, but, or she's going to, they're going to hit her, like, maybe it's either they were a gold digger and this Queen of Swords is going to cut them off and be like, no more, or a gold digger is involved with them and they're going to cut away. Either way, it's going to cut at their finances. Some female figure or someone who demands fairness, or somebody who's a gold digger themselves is going to, like, take them for all, either demand fairness or take this character for all their worth. And or it could even be it could even be this person, they try and Yuli harass. I don't want to say the whole word. I want to trigger that Yuli. I don't want you to know what I mean. They may Yuli harass a woman who, yeah, that's a potential could happen, right? But they'll mess with the wrong woman by trying to Yuli harass this woman. So that's the I'm going to use that word now. I'm not going to trigger the algorithm, right? Because we don't want to trigger. So yeah, Yuli. Yeah, that's a Yuli harass. So you understand what that means. It's just a way of saying it that the algorithm isn't triggered, right? So, and then this woman is going to be like, really take this person to task. And this could be a past life connection. And I got Ace of Pentacles, but yeah, past life connection. But then that's again the financial, Ace of Pentacles, financial card. So this is going to put, this pentacle, which is mean money, in the person's hand. So this is going to, either way, this person is going to demand money, either through a SUL harassment suit that's well-founded. It feels like it's actually well-founded. An SUL harassment or some sort of harassment suit where the person, it may even just be like attacking how this person is doing things, and they may basically like harass this person. Yeah, Queen of Swords, and then we get another Queen of Pentacles. That's fabulous that we're getting confirmation of female. And it may be, okay, what I'm seeing with the Queen of Pentacles, it may be somebody that they think they can take advantage of in either financially or SUally, and basically, and this person, well, they won't see, this person will seem kind of unassuming, but they'll be really unassuming and smart and call this person to task for their just wretched behavior in some capacity. or they'll be, yeah, or they'll demand their, yeah, anyway, it feels like this person is going to be called to a task for a very, and I'm hearing the word poetic justice. It feels like it's very poetic justice, like attack. This person has attacked other people through various means, whether it's for words, whether it's SULE, SULE, but the person is going to, like, they're going to be attacked back. So I see the attack has gone out, but then in some form, it could be immediate, it could be much later. For some reason, I'm hearing 17 years later. So this could be this could have been a nasty mother effer for a long time. Yeah, that's another word that's, it's like not triggering the algorithm, but I see the attack going out and then attack going back. Boast, and it's almost like this person, they have such boastful, obnoxious energy and just arrogant. It reminds me of Harvey Weinstein. You know how Harvey Weinstein was just, he knew no limits. He even hired an agency called the Black Cube, like, if I remember correctly, to harass these women. So this person, whatever form their behavior takes, it's very boastful and not, like, thought out. Like, this person is just, it's got an energy of arrogance, and like they'll never be held to task for it. And it's like, it's eventually, but yeah, I keep on getting 17 years. So maybe this person, or maybe they get 17 years in prison, I don't know, but I keep on getting 17 years for some reason. Maybe they have a 17-year-old kid. Maybe, I don't know. I just keep on 17 for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's significant in some way, but I just got that. So, yeah, this person, and then I'm seeing this image of this person being like, oh no. Like, when I see the Two of Pentacles, I've really messed things up. I've lost the ability to juggle this crap I'm putting together. And basically, King of Pentacles, and this person, I keep on getting a male energy. Could be a female. It could be a female and male energy as well. But I just keep on getting, Harvey Weinstein vibes. But it's sort of like this person wants to be the top of the heap with their boastful arrogance energy, and then they're no longer going to be that way. They're tempering. The universe is going to force them to temper their behavior. Let's see, what other karma? Let's see, let's get some more details. I already feel like I may have completed the karma, but let's see what else. Hesitation. I'm hearing that this person, after, they'll almost be reduced. Part of their karma is almost childlike energy, because they've put so much crap and pain on other people, and then it's like they're going to be reduced to almost like a hesitant person. That it's like their arrogance will be taken from them, and they'll become like almost a shadow of themselves that's kind of hesitant and kind of childlike, or like, you know what I mean, that kind of energy. I can see this person almost becoming a different person after they meet their karma. That's what I sense for your workplace tormentor. All right, I think that feels complete. I kind of want to get out of this Harvey vibes, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of disturbing, but I feel like I completed the energy of that. Now let's go on to pile number 3. Hello, pile number 3. Last but not least, what is the karma for your workplace tormentor? It could be a boss, it could be an employee, it could be some other workplace tormentor. Let's see. The Emperor. I'm hearing they're going to be humbled in some way. Let's get the more energy. The Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, the Devil, and oh wow, humbled in some way. And then we've got the 5 of Swords. This person feels like, okay, I'm going to cover the Devil with, we're going to cover all the people with all those beautiful stones. Okay, I'm hearing that this person is going to lose their power in some way because they've abused their power. I'm hearing highly, highly unethical. This person is somebody who abuses their power. And it's like this person feels shady, like they pretend to be one way, but when they pretend to almost be like a hardworking, good person with the Knight of Pentacles, but they're just really a power-hungry or unethical. I'm getting very unethical person. I keep on getting unethical. Somebody who will cut people off at the knees to get what they want. Basically to cut themselves off at the knees, firm. And this person, it's like they present themselves as being almost integrous, like they almost like they have two sides. They have one side they present to other people, and then the other side where it's like hidden, and it's sort of like they want to, it's like they've got hidden plans, and they go out of their way to go out at it in an unethical manner, and they almost seem they can almost seem pious and self-righteous at times, like, but they're really just they're kind of a nasty piece of work. Somebody who will do really nasty things to get ahead. I see with the Five of Swords. So their karma is to be brought back to square one in a very profound... I'm almost seeing them working, and I don't know how this will come apart, but it's almost like they're doing something almost so unethical that they will be almost reprimanded for it. They'll go to... like they'll be, it's like they won't be able to have work in their field anymore, because I'm hearing, yeah, they're a shady mother effer. I'm trying to keep this YouTube clean, but I'm been doing a lot of euphemisms, right, to keep it clean, and but you know, using euphemisms. So, and then it's like this person will be brought, I just feel them, because of their unethical behavior. They're the type that, okay, I'm hearing they're the type that would steal, okay, this is what I'm hearing. They're the type that would siphon money from a company for 2 years, be stealing like $1,000 a month or something, and then they'll totally pin it on their coworker, and the coworker will go to jail or something. Just really a underhanded financial tactic, and they'll, like, yeah, they'll steal, and then then this blameless coworker who hasn't done anything they'll say, oh, it was all them, and then they'll just be like, make it seem like it's them. Like, it's just that this person has no moral limits and boundaries. Like, it's like they pretend this image of constancy, right? The constancy and goodness, hardworking family man, hardworking, you know what I mean? Like, they present as a hardworking family man, but deep down they're somebody who has no ethical boundaries. Like, they're the type that would probably murder, they do something to somebody, to get money that would be very extreme. I'm trying to keep it clean, right? Clean words, right? But you're the type that would like do something bad. Like, there's no end that they would do to get what they want. But then what's really insidious about them is like I said, they present as an ethical, pious, hardworking man, very, very two-faced, which is a nasty energy. So karma, yeah, I just see this abrupt end where they have no more options. And I see them working at, like, and I'm not dissing anybody who works at McDonald's. There's nothing wrong with working, like, at McDonald's, but it's like kind of they'll fall from making $200,000 a year to making like $14,000 a year. That's what I'm trying to say. Not dissing anybody who works at McDonald's, but it's like I see them working at McDonald's and basically like it's a fall, because they were making $200,000, now they're making $14,000 a year, and they're kind of like being forced to take jobs that are way, way, way below, and it's like giving. So the giving, like, because I'm hearing from that is that the universe, I'm hearing game over. They've used up all of their chances. If they had done one or two unethical things and then stopped and learned their lesson, they wouldn't be getting this karma. If they stopped at like one or two bad things, they'd be like, okay, the universe would be like, okay, you've corrected yourself, but it's like they've used up their 9 lives of terms of ethicalness. Like it's game over. They've gone too far, and the universe is going to punish them for that. And yeah, and it's going to really break their heart, but not in the way that normal people get broken hearted. It's like they can no longer live they're broken hearted because they can no longer live their jet setting lifestyle. Like, it's just not happening anymore, and they're going to be forced to temper their sort of, I'm always seeing with like prostitutes. Like, it's sort of like they have like expensive Oh, there's a weird bug crawling all over my cards now. I think it's a time to end of the reading, but it's sort of like they have I just keep on seeing abrupt end and game over and no more chances. Like, let's see if I can maybe pull, see that? A weird bug, you see that? That weird bug? Now it's running with love, and I'm hearing that their love interest was only, if they have a love interest that's only interested in them for their accomplishments, they'll be left by their lover, who's only interested in them for not really who they are, because they're two-faced. They're two-faced, so they've attracted people into their life that is two-faced. So yeah, let's see, maybe one more piece of karma. Oh, interesting. So I'm hearing that, okay, we've got the DEATH, trying to keep this YouTube friendly. So I'm hearing this person, they might be one of those people who, like, they lose everything, and because of that, they feel there's nothing more to live for. So they basically, they may do something that causes their own DEATH, right? You see that card right here? You see it? So yeah, it's like this person, it's like they put themselves on they're such a morally shaky foundation that it's like they're just so morally bankrupt. It feels, they don't feel trustworthy, to say the least, and it will catch up to them. Thief, yeah, they're a thief, and their thieving ways will definitely catch up with them, right? With just losing hope, and it's all their own doing too, is what I'm hearing. Like, they could have corrected this, but they didn't. They could have corrected this and they didn't. All right, so that's all we've got for this reading, and felt a little bit dark, but hopefully some of you will find it cathartic. And yeah, have a terrific day. Goodbye.